Happy New Year, guys, and I'm wishing you just to be centered and anchored in dimension that's deeper than all man-made constructs. For example, many people are feeling stressed, or they are not enjoying in holidays because holidays can amplify being lonely or isolated or feeling less than, and so on and so forth. So if you are one of them, just know that holidays, like everything else, are just man-made construct. So it's okay if you are not hyperventilating due to the fact that it's a new year. It's much more important to become a new you through the decision-making matrix, or simply by choosing better feeling thoughts, better feeling actions, and creating better feeling results. I mean, better results will automatically put you in a place of feeling good about yourself. I always speak about importance of not giving a fuck about what other people say or think about you, and I will share with you the example from the recent happening in my town. So I was blessed to meet that person who was very, first of all, good human, then great in his job. He spent whole his life helping others, saved lives, many lives he saved. It's a person from the medical field, but unfortunately he passed away. He was young, he was only 50 years old, maybe 52. It's irrelevant. The point that I want to make here is the story behind. So while he was helping people and while he was working, he was glorified and he was on a pedestal and he was successful and people were chasing him to do the favors for them, to help them, and so on and so forth. Guys, dude wasn't even, I don't wanna, and I don't usually say buried. I prefer, my hands are so dry because it's cold outside. I prefer planted. So he wasn't even planted in the ground. The same who begged him for favors and to do things for them started gossip about cause of his death, and literally zero respect for men who saved their lives, literally. They are spreading rumors and have zero respect for soul who just made transition, for the body that was planted for another journey. I had the luck to meet him through my illness and my recovery and surgeries and so on and so forth. The power of his presence, he was literally out of this world. He was constantly in a rush, like he knew that his time here is very limited. And the people who have that kind of aura and that kind of presence are very often intimidating for the others who haven't reached yet that state of consciousness. I mean, as a person who is more than 15 years in a personal development and inner work, I know that those who gossip about him are in a state of collective consciousness. Those are the same who enjoy in pity parties, meaning bragging about how life is hard, how life is struggle, dog eat dog, and so on and so forth. And then they wonder why they remain in a dust and in a dirt. Do whatever you can to elevate your state of consciousness, to avoid, even if that means that you'll be for the outer world isolated, because that's the process, part of the evolving of your soul. Please, no matter how isolated or lonely you feel, just always be aware that that's not punishment. That doesn't mean that something's wrong with you. That just means that God is separating and removing you from those kind of entities who literally have zero respect for the man who saved their life. Hello. And you will take care about what they gossip or think about you. Those who do it with you will, as soon as you leave, you haven't even fully left, will start gossip about you with others. So always know that. And in any case, they will accept if you are only circulating and living in a group of souls who did the work and did the elevation. In every other case, this kind of story will also be same for you. And by knowing this, you might as well follow your heart, follow your pull, follow your intuition. That's why I love being me. That's why it literally took the price of my own life to say, fuck it, I don't want to be a part of this pity party, gossip, disrespectful group. I went through isolation, I went through loneliness, I went through thinking that something must be wrong with me because I simply couldn't fit in small talk. Yes, I used to be a part of those kind of things because, I was kind of like, you can't be without anyone and so on and so forth. But when I decided what's enough, it's enough, and that was long time ago, I said, if only person that I will have, besides some close my people who are awesome, my dog, and walk few times a day with him, okay, I'll be friend just with my dog. My dog never has second guessings about me, never will gossip about me. He's always joyful, she's always joyful when she sees me, and I'm at ease. I simply didn't wanted to settle for that kind of interactions, and that was before my illness. And I am more and more becoming aware that my illness came as a part of my soul rebelling against those people, those environments, and those kind of interactions. So literally, God, even though at the time it looked to me like it was a punishment, God literally removed me from those kind of people, from literally everyone. And I now, when I recall some situations, know exactly why. Because if that happened to me, and that if I didn't override my autoimmune disease, which came as a me literally fighting those lower entities, if I died through the illness and if I died in surgeries, the same gossip and lower entities would uh, have zero respect and gossip and do their dirty stuff for me and for you and for everyone. So this teaches you and me, if the situation is like that, then do you and be unapologetically you, because no matter what, uh, you'll never be in the eyes of everyone perfect. They'll find something to be in their eyes your flaw, no matter what it is. People those who are poor say that he's incapable, that he's unworthy of respect because he isn't successful. For those who have a lot of money, people envy them, people are jealous of them in many situations and occasions. People behind their back say that they're, I don't know, thieves, or that they are greedy, or that they accumulated their wealth through some illegal businesses and so on and so forth. So with this always in the back of your mind, and that as in my country there's a saying, narodu je nemoguće ugoditi, translated something like, you can never please people. Mind your own business, be unapologetically authentic, most authentic version of you, because if they'll gossip, let them. As that, I like that, I see it somewhere, especially at the beginnings of every new year, something like, for those who gossiped about me, brace yourself, part 2 is coming, something like that. Stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. Be always, and the rarest form of courage is to disappoint everybody else, but to never disappoint yourself. And this story about this beautiful man who was literally, I never met person who was so, I am very, very, very rooted in that I should be no matter what human. And whenever I wonder and ponder whether I should help or I shouldn't, I always help, because first of all, I'm not doing it in from a place of what can I get in return. When I can help, I do it literally from the place of big heart and unconditional love. Why I do it? Because expand your knowledge, and the knowledge will help you whenever you're in doubt. Many people, I think that even Paulo Coelho in his awesome books said, whenever in doubt whether to do good or not, always follow your heart and do good. The most important bank is the infinite bank, and you're always backed up by the infinite bank. And the infinite bank and the big guy in the sky, are always catching whether or not you act, even in small things during your day, from a place of big heart, unconditional love, and simply knowing how the game of life works and how you should play it. Bless those who you feel that have something unresolved towards you. Bless them. When you bless them, you rob them of their ammunition. I think that that's the word for those things that are bullets that are going in guns and stuff. So bless them. When you bless your enemies, they literally lose the grip over you in an energetic sense, and they can't feed off your light. Light beings are placed on this earth uh, in a sense to attract darker entities, because they can only solve their darkness when you shine the light. Darkness isn't uh, beaten through fighting darkness. Only when you shine the light on darkness, darkness disappears. So many times, and many people ask why bad things are happening to good people. In a sense, it's like wondering why a lion. That's also a quote from Coelho. uh, he said, quote, thinking that in this journey is enough to be good person and not to expect bad things is like being antelope, or I don't know, those uh, animals uh, who are good, but they expect not to be eaten by a lion. That's not how the game of life works. Be good, but don't be stupid. So if you do something good for someone once and they don't respect your boundaries, or that's not reciprocated, move on. Move on. But never feel sorry for your goodness, because life will find a way to bring that back to you. Why good things happen to why bad things happen to good people? Because no one teaches us, no one taught me either. I think that that should be a first lesson in a first grade. This life and this universe are not moral. Life and universe are magnetic. So it's useless if you are just good, but you are not familiar with how the laws of frequency, energy, and vibration are working. That's something that Tesla discovered, and in my personal life and in life of those who haven't figured that out, shown as truth, because I was always good. I was always even putting myself last to fulfill the needs of my loved ones, and I was wondering why that isn't coming back to me. In a sense, never mind, I'm not doing it for them to expect them to do good for me, but in some personal stuff I was wondering what the fuck I'm doing the best. I'm giving myself not what 100%, million percent, but in some areas feels like I haven't done nothing for nobody. Well, uh, I wasn't aware that I had to do that fine tuning and that frequency and energy and vibration stuff inside. So it was useless that I was doing good deeds, and at the same time I felt unworthy inside. The moment I learned that my job in this life is to place the order to God and to get out of my way, everything started to make more sense. So even after 15 years of learning, I'm not there yet. And we never get there yet. So all those gurus who are telling you that they find the truth, run away from them, and stick around those who are in search, because the whole journey is a search, and the higher the level, the bigger the devil. Commit yourself to be a lifelong learner, and that's okay. But when you know what should be worked on, it's much easier, because until you have the awareness of what's blocking you, nothing will ever change. I think that even Jung said that until you make unconscious conscious, you will think that that's your life and that's your destiny, that's just how things should be. No, they shouldn't. We all came here with the most powerful tool, and that's our mind. But if you are not satisfied how at this moment your mind is working for you, it's time to clean the house and to make it the most powerful tool that is 24/7 working out for you. Wishing you inner peace, peace that surpasses understanding, and knowing that everything you ever wanted comes from only one main source, the most powerful bank that is above, infinite bank, and you are always backed up by that power. Place your order to big guy in the sky, remove yourself from your way, and watch how everything falls into place. You were never supposed to chase, you were always just supposed to align. What's the secret ingredient is to know that you can slay every obstacle with your connection to the greatest power, to a big guy in the sky, and to always go without any doubt through your journey and through the most hard challenges with confidence and clarity that you're always backed up by God. If you are disappointed in love, in business, in personal relationships, in family relationships, just know that that identities are just roles that you are playing. Your most important identity is being a son or a daughter of the God. Let him do the house cleaning part for you. I love you. Thank you for being here. And my wish for you, not just for this new year, but for your entire journey, is to always be anchored in the essence of God, the most powerful essence, and the power that is not from the outer world, that can be just reached, and that void just can be reached through your connection with your inner power. No material things, no Lambos, Rolexes, millions, billions, mansions, and so on and so forth can't fulfill the void. Even one of good teachers whose podcasts I love to watch said that those who aren't anchored, when they accomplish everything, they realize that was not a part of the mission. And he even said about the story when he was coming back from somewhere and he saw a white sheet, and he asked, didn't is someone maybe jumped? He was joking, he didn't expect that, and the man who is working there said actually he is, and that turned out to be, I don't know, some man who is successful and had over 50 millions. So realign, give up all your struggles and doubts and fears and blockages, curses, whatever the fuck we inherit when we come to this journey. Give it all to the one who sustains this powerful tool for you 24/7 without even you realizing what the universe is working for you. Be more grateful, be more connected, be more centered. And the moment you feel that something's off, it's off. Don't check it twice. And whenever in doubt whether or not to be yourself, to be your most authentic self, just remember the story of the man that I spoke about at the beginning. He gave everything, he saved lives, and those same people didn't even wait for his body to be planted for another journey. They started about him, to gossip about him. So you might as well be unapologetically you. Who cares about the people? The more you elevate, the more they will, from their dust, try to pull you down. As I mentioned previously, it's the crab effect. So when you have crabs in the box or in a bucket, if one crab tries to leave the bucket, the others motherfuckers will try to pull the crab down, and eventually they'll all die together. The more you elevate, the more crabs will try to pull you. Instead of shrinking and pulling back, put your leg on the gas and speed up. Let the motherfuckers die in dust. Wishing you the greatest power of all through your entire journey, and that's being centered and anchored in the power of one and only Creator, to power of God.